Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Thank you. Now enjoy the show. Hey, what's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in to the episode of RAERAEs Review, where me and my homegirl Erin are gonna let you know about the What's Going Down episode. RuPaul's Drag Race, season 18, episode 8. Now, while my co-host is on her way, we're just gonna give a little homage to the incomparable RuPaul's Charles. Now, can you just get into it? Hello. I'm just saying, he is. I don't really think it matters the actual pronoun with Ru. So that may be interchangeable. You know what I'm saying? However, while we talking about Drag Race, we're going to get into the she of things, okay? Now, we're dwindling down to the last, I believe, 8 queens. Oh, my goodness. I think we're halfway there. I mean, come on now. And my favorite part, I fell in love with this part of the whole series when they do the Snatch Game, and this episode has it. Everybody, she's here. Everybody, please welcome Erin to the stage. Yeah.
Hello, my sincere apologies at my late entrance. I apologize. I think some clocks are off in the house by a couple of minutes. I apologize. Hello. The Snatch Game of Love.
Yes. I don't watch Love Island, y'all. So, you know,
either.
I mean, to me, they're all the same. They, contestants, they doing all these different things. I just don't know the layout. I don't know exactly how things run on these Snatch Games or Love Island, because it's Snatch Game of Love Island, y'all. I don't know anything about Love Island, any of those love and lockups, and I'm about to get out love, and I'm about to be locked up love. I don't know. But yeah, the Snatch Game of Love Island was pretty good tonight. Did you like it?
Yes. Yeah, it was cute. I thought there were definitely a couple of strong folks.
Definitely. And girl, there was a few weak ones.
Oh boy. I think there's one of the weakest ones I think I've ever personally seen this season. I like seeing a lot. Ugh.
Well, let me ask you. Is it worse than what's her name? Lux's daughter. What was her name?
Lingerie.
Girl,
Lana.
Lingerie. Who was lingerie? Yes.
I know. I messed it up. Yes. Lawnmower, lawn machine, lingerie. There we go.
Girl. Excuse me. Girl, that was just like, I was like, secondhand embarrassment. Oh my gosh, what's going on? But yeah, Mia. I mean, it is what it is, child. Yeah. I mean, there's always one that bombs.
Yes. Well, there's always one that can't banter quickly that way. Their brain just isn't built that way, And it was in the vein of lingerie. It was almost worse just because it was like, at least Lana was like kind of trying to be Rosa, like she definitely got foiled because RuPaul stole her one joke.
Mm-hmm.
But there was like, I don't know, I feel like this one was worse somehow.
Yeah, it was quite a few on this season that needed work. They need to perfect that, because it's not like they don't do Snatch Game. Those parts of the season happens every season, even on the All-Stars, right?
Yeah.
Isn't Snatch Game all the time, just like a runway? You're gonna have to be prepared. So, practice, y'all. What's the, I don't know, but yes, it can be difficult. I've never done it, but I'm here to comment on it. So there you go.
Well, I think the thing about it is there has to be some kind of strategy. It's been around long enough and people have given advice enough that you can have a plan going into this. You still may not do that great and things, whatever, but like, I was just kind of shocked that Mia was gonna do Big Ange and Corey just did it last season, and Big Ange has been done even before that. So I'm like, why are you bringing a character that was just done last season and is already been done? And then there was no like personality plan behind the Bloody Mary when there could have been all kinds of blood jokes. At least you could have had a list of puns and blood jokes written out, like when Rue said, "What's your type?" Blood type, you instead of saying blood type, if that didn't come to you, could have been running like any kind of blood left on the floor, turn around 3 times and then I'll, blood from the eyes or, any of the kind of crap that we're used to the story associated with. So like when there just seems to be like no strategy at all, you're just kind of left there going, like you said, they do this every season.
And just when Rue gave Mia that nudge about the types, even throughout the Snatch Game, Mia could have remembered that and said, "Oh, he looks like an O negative. Oh, I know he probably tastes like lead or whatever, just something
right
that could have look." Every time we do this, we think of some stuff that they could have used.
Anybody have sickle cell? I don't know, like whatever.
Girl, okay.
Like something. Yeah. And then just literally like come up with a friend that's funny. A list. I don't even know. I'm not saying that I do a great job and it was easy. I could easily feel my nerves get the best of me and me just lose any ideas of being funny. But, I'm also not a drag queen going up there to perform. You could even, I think it would be wise if you really are serious about Drag Race, even as you're auditioning, take some improv classes. Just loosen up.
Watch these things. Hell, take a couple of jokes and make it your own. Do something. Try not to do what somebody else did really well. Because if you want to choose something someone bombed and you think you can do it better, that's what you do. But don't choose something someone did real well. How many times are we going to see David Attenborough? Attenborough, however you say his name. I mean, I've seen that 3 times so far.
Have you?
I've seen him done on this show. This is the 3rd time I've seen his name being done in some type of way.
I don't remember. You know what? I couldn't tell you who did it before. I couldn't. But yeah, I mean, although I will say Nene did a very good job.
For sure.
I don't agree necessarily with how this rolled out, but
Mikey did a good job.
Mikey did a great job.
Good.
Yeah. No, there were plenty of people, but they did not award the winner who I think deserved it. They didn't.
Look at Rue, y'all, giving all the info to the Lady Kings. They just so good and just can't wait to get in it. Snatch Game of Love Island, y'all. Again, I ain't never seen no Island of Love. Now I've seen Gilligan's Island, but they ain't got nothing to do with the Snatch Game of Love. I've seen Chilligan's Island on Martin. They ain't got nothing to do. But they're having a good time as they're getting, toasted and everything, trying to see what's going on. Rue is talking about the game and hearing about their creativity. And so what was weird was Athena wanted to do Charlie Chaplin, but it didn't go over too well with Rue. I didn't get the hat joke though. Did they cut something out? I don't know. I didn't get the hat joke. But apparently it was that funny that Rue was doubling over, child. I mean, they was laughing. I don't know.
I mean, Athena would have been funny if she could have pulled it off with Charlie Chaplin with her looks, for sure, because she really even kind of looks like Charlie Chaplin. But they did kind of throw them a bit of a curve with the format of Snatch Game of Love. And that, to me, that's actually really more an All-Stars format, because, you know, they do the dating show always on Snatch Game for All-Stars. And so it was different. But I think, honestly, I think Athena did fine. You know, so maybe her switch up was a good idea. I mean, my God, if she turned into the Angie of the drag queens with this Greek love stuff. But, you know, hey, do whatever keeps you safe and not eliminated and moving on.
I mean, you know,
sometimes.
Don't go out on a limb if you ain't all that. I'm just saying, you know, just.
I mean, I'm not saying, you know, I'm not saying play it safe on purpose, although a master strategist will know. I mean, you know that you can't win every challenge. You cannot. And so there might be some that, you know, you just shoot for a solid safe because you know that, like, you just can't win them all or whatever. You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah. But if you feel like you feel like it's not a good episode to take that risk, don't. And Snatch Game is risky.
It really is, y'all. Really. Well, let's meet some of the contestants on the Snatch Game of Love. Also, there were 3 gentlemen there, you know, to see who they wanted to take home. Wink, wink. And Greta, played by Athena, Love Dion, the Greek widow of somebody, child. I don't know. But I like her middle name, Feta. I fell out when she said her middle name was Feta.
Yeah.
Get it, Greta. Jane Don't is playing Truman Capote. Jane is a contender. And this is what I mean earlier or a few episodes ago. When you come and do or portray a character, step in and do a quick bipolar moment. No shade or offense to the people who are bipolar, but give it a different situation. Give it a different voice. You know, just do something that'll catch someone's attention and hopefully make it funny. Like when they do, you know, exactly what I said, when they're talking like this, all of a sudden talking like this, you know, just something that, you know, that grabs the attention. Mia could have really brought that back, but too bad for her. Too bad for her, because, and she even knew that too when it was over. She was just like, damn, here we are, Bloody Mary. This is Mia Starr, and girl, oh, too bad. So sad.
Yeah. Oh boy.
And
what is this costume? I mean, I guess the costume, but then anyway.
I mean, even like you said, even this was the most plainest thing she could have put on, but she could have made it work. Like the wig, though. The wig was fire. David Attenborough, whatever.
Attenborough, yeah.
Attenborough, thank you. The
naturalist.
I was gonna say something else. He's a naturalist, y'all.
Actor, but you know, he did all of those, like he narrated
documentaries. Thank you. Yeah. I was just about to say it. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Miss PBS. Shame on them folks.
That's good though. Mr. PBS.
Mrs. Claus was there because she couldn't get none from Mr. Claus. He too busy with the elves and them, so she was trying to get some. Them damn shoes again. Them doggone shoes.
Oh, every single pair are just
In a
awful.
different color. That makes no sense.
No, and even the different cuts are terrible. Darlene, I love you. You really warmed my heart this episode, but like, good God.
Her and what's her name? The one who had them shoes.
Mikey.
No,
Oh.
few seasons Monet's stepdaughter. What's her the new queen that we just got introduced to 2 seasons ago? What is
Monet's stepdaughter?
Butthole's woman, girlfriend.
Corey King.
Boyfriend. Sorry, Corey. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
They should do something about shoes. They should do a quick whatever, a spoof, and about shoes and just make it real funny.
Do a shoe line where they actually aren't a piece of crap.
There you go. Do a spoof, do a commercial that you're doing about shoes. That'll be good.
Get a shoe deal and maybe actually, have a line that show that you don't have horrible taste in shoes anymore.
And these are the contestants. I was gonna say they came real casual, but yeah, they're on the island. Duh.
Right.
Yeah, baby, that one on the right. I love me a good thick thigh, man. That's just me personally. I'm just saying about me. Let me turn the page. Okay, I'm gonna turn it in a second. Yeah, girl. And Lizzo, played by Kenya Pleaser. Drew Barrymore, played by the incomparable Mikey Meeks. He did real good with Drew. Your favorite, JoJo. You are played by.
Why are you saying my favorite?
Because when she was on Selling Sunset, you just couldn't stand that woman. She was like, "Oh, yeah, JoJo Siwa." I'm just playing with you.
I didn't know. You are putting 20 billion on.
Well, you seem irritated by her, so I thought, okay, man.
Well, if you knew JoJo Siwa in the context of the pop culture pantheon, you would know that everybody is annoyed by JoJo Siwa.
Okay,
in theory.
There you go.
But
you
still,
prove me right.
No, you like to go. Your girl, the person you can make fun of me for is if we saw Ross. You know what I mean? Because I've already said so that one would be fair. Anyway, whatever. Okay. It's fine.
So did you think the imitation was spot on? Because I haven't seen much to say yes or no.
No, and sadly, I honestly think she could have replaced Mia, or Kenya. I really do. She was the third bottom, and not in a good way. And I think her outfit was just too magnificent to put her in the bottom.
Yeah, I would have liked to see the ponytail, her hair style.
Yeah, no, it's just this was a week. Yeah, but I do feel like this was the episode where I felt a little bit of the hands of production at work here. I mean, because obviously it was obvious, but then it really kind of wasn't.
That's a meaty tuck. I'm just saying.
I know, right? Seriously.
Oh, in Jesus' name, the Pope. Who was this?
Discord.
I thought Discord was. Wait. Girl, I thought Discord was David Attenborough. Who?
Nene Coco was David Attenborough.
Oh, girl. Look at Discord. That's a nice road. Did good. 2 thumbs up. And these are all the heifers. Now this is where they get chose, y'all. Now, I don't know nothing about this game, but apparently they chose each other because they was like, I want him, And can I join too? So they run out
Right.
there together, literally. Okay, so more about the Snatch Game. My favorite was Greta, played by Athena, and Nene Coco, and playing David Attenborough.
Mm-hmm.
Third, let's see, top three. Third, I'll say Discord.
Discord was my favorite. I thought she was so well prepared. She had a whole character. She had all these jokes. I just thought it was by far the most polished. It was Discord, Nene Coco, and Jane Don't for me. Although
I was just about to say Jane, I forgot about her. Yeah,
Mikey, I'd put in there too. Like Mikey got Drew so well. Like had some really funny, like just the way Drew looks like so sure with that cup and crap. It was really funny. So I mean, and I also thought Athena was good too. So there was like an echelon of like super solid. Darlene was pretty good. It just wasn't like quite enough. Like this weird New York, like, grouchy lady. Like it was pretty good. Like I definitely wouldn't put her in the bottom, but there were others that were just superior. And so yeah. It was tough. But I just felt Discord was the one that like nailed like getting all the on theme jokes really well. Like it just looks so absurd in that face, and like just really comfortable too. Just seemed really like just that's what I liked. This I felt belonged to Discord. Although when I saw the preview, I think I saw why they're doing this. Like I said, everybody, there's always a episode where I feel like production is totally messing, and I feel like this is it, because I feel like they're giving Discord this terrible arc, like, oh, why can't I get a win? I'm always safe, no one's acknowledging, and then she finally gets it. You know what I mean? Like, we'll see what happens with the Rusical, but I can understand why they're messing with Discord's head, but this was the first time that I actually feel like Discord was robbed.
Yeah. So we had a strong top and a strong bottom, really.
Yeah.
With this.
A strong top and a clear bottom.
How about a power bottom? I'm just saying, like the strong tops were Athena, starting from left to right. Athena, Jane, Mikey, Discord, and
Nene.
And then in the middle more so was Darlene. She wasn't I don't think she was a bottom.
No, she's the one solid middle.
Right. And then the other four,
Yeah.
So, or three.
Yeah. Yeah. The other three were clearly, yeah. Well, and to me, I just feel like they just, well, I don't know. Because they could have put Juicy and Mia against each other, and like Mia could have gone home. I just don't feel like Mia was the clear loser. You know what I mean? I'm like, I guess they decided it was time for you to go. I guess it was your time. And not saying you didn't earn it, because that was a terrible Bloody Mary. It just didn't work. You failed Snatch Game. You had no jokes ready. Like you weren't playing with blood at all. But I don't think you were outperformed at the end in the lip sync.
The Snatch Game was horrible. She got an F, meaning Mia. She failed miserably. And I think that's why she was given that title at the end, because she did worse than everybody else. And I think that may have sunk her battleship overall. But we're going to look at the lip sync. Oh, first we'll look at the runways, though. We got some runway
well,
action.
And that's another thing. Like, she didn't lose the runway. In comparison,
well,
it wasn't my favorite. It was not. But like Mia's runway was better than Kenya's.
Well, I mean, the Snatch Game was the maxi challenge. That was the big thing. In my opinion, that's why I think it is. It's, you know, when I say maxi challenge, that's what you really need to excel in versus anything else. Unless I'm.
Oh no, you're not mistaken. Like there's always a running joke between Drag Race commentary like that. The runway only matters when they feel like it. Like that's
well,
you know. Yeah. So no. But like you can, if you look at like aggregately, I think that I don't think Kenya won the lip sync. I think Mia won the runway over Kenya, but I do think Kenya's performance was a tiny bit stronger. I would say was stronger than Mia's, because I do genuinely think Kenya's opening line was funny when she said, "I like light or dark meat," and then she looked and said, "White meat, white and slightly tan." Like that was funny
with
like,
pretty toes.
Yeah, it started with a way where I was like, "This could be okay." That was funny. Like this could be going somewhere, and then it fell flat. Whereas I don't feel like, according to the editing, Mia had even one joke knocked off, right?
Yeah.
It was like, she's like, I'm not good at this. I don't have anything ready. I was like, what is going on?
I mean, you know, so yeah, she, you know, that the Snatch Game is what sunk her battleship, in my opinion, as far as being, you know, not at the top at all. But let's see what this runway gives, because I was, you know, it made me have some nostalgia thoughts, you know. So I saw some of my faves. Yeah, they went up to Sunset, y'all. So as we leave them, let's go to this runway situation, child. The 80s, the 80s, the 80s. Now, what? Okay, so you, how many? Okay, you that many years behind me? Okay, yeah. The 80s. You were there for the 80s.
I was, yeah. I was born in 79, so like, you know, I was 10.
You barely made it, child.
I did, but I do have solid memories of the 80s. I do.
Do you recall the Olympics in LA in 84?
No.
Ooh, that was a time. It was a time.
I was like, I was 5. No, but don't.
Woo! I swear, my parents came home. I swear, every day, if not more than once a day, they would leave and come back with all this paraphernalia from the Olympics, whether it was some beach chairs, beach balls, umbrella, you know, those snack bags that you can carry around, you can take to school or whatever. And they were like not really insulated, but really what do you call what is that called? Real thick plastic. You know how it, like those insulated you know, plastic bags are, but they weren't really insulated.
You know, it's really funny that you asked me that. That just brought back a memory. I was 5 years old.
Told you the facts.
Well, I was 5 years old at the time, and my little brother was like a year and a half old. And there's a picture of my mother with one of the Olympians, and this attractive, I think he was like from Austria or something like that. Like this guy, he has the biggest grin on his face. He made my mom laugh. Like my mom was beautiful back then, right? Like, you know, it was just, and I remember my aunt is the one who took the picture, and she was like saying to my mom after, like, "Oh, he liked you," or something like that. So like there's a really funny moment of my mom with a very hot guy from the Olympics. They were out and they happened to see one. They said, "Can we have a picture?" How that worked out. Yeah.
Girl, and the visors too. Oh my God, we had so much stuff. Oh my God. I may have some in my attic because we I have stuff saved from when before I was born, child. It's just heirlooms and stuff. But oh,
Rue's wearing one of those emergency heating blankets.
Yeah, speaking of installation, look, look, y'all, look, look, look. Look, 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 look. Look at that. Look at that. The shoe was whack. Sorry, Rue.
I was just thinking that. I was just literally, you were in my brain where I was like, what is that shoe?
I don't like that top style. It looks.
That shoe's an abomination with this outfit.
Girl, I can't. Oh, girl.
No,
with Trinity and Chantel was reading and roasting with
Kennedy.
With Kennedy. Oh my God, y'all. Now, my bad. They came on Wednesday the last 2 weeks. So I don't know if they changed it or what, but they usually been coming on Tuesday. So check them out, y'all. Trinity, the Tuck, and Chantel Sparkles. They may or may not have a special guest, but it's called I Live for the what?
I live for this.
I live for this. Thank you.
I live. So that's one of Trinity's one of her taglines. I live. They are a kind of newer podcast, and just to your point, they absolutely were coming out on Tuesdays. Just any listeners, keep in mind with them that like it's hilarious. They're like newer, so you can tell because they do not have it like sometimes they're off a day. They're supposed they're not always out at midnight, right? The next day. They're a little more, they're newer.
Yet still entertaining. I mean, they have me rolling.
Oh yeah, no, that I don't mean to take away from Trinity has one of the best drag perspectives. Like I just think
definitely
Trinity is like somebody you'd want to break down the Olympics if that's what she was into. Trinity the Tuck is funny, fair, very dead honest, not afraid to be like, that looks like garbage. You're beautiful, but that looks like garbage. And it's not being mean. It's not in a mean way in any way. It is just literally calling it like I see it, what you presented on the show, and very smart. Yeah, love them. And Chantel's lovely. Chantel has like hearted some of the posts I've made and stuff like that and whatever. So she's responded on social media. Shout out to Chantel Sparkles.
Yeah.
And go listen to her music. Support local drag and drag queens music.
And we found out this week's episode that she's done some of their wigs.
She's done many of them. Yeah. And
on this season, I mean, this season.
This season, I don't know if they did any dresses for anyone. I think they might have done something for Juicy.
I'm sure.
Right. So yeah, Chantel, Drag Race, get her on just because, but like she's beautiful and talented and can sew and all the things. But anyway, shout out to the queens and the contributors and the commentarians that make this episode great. This dress is a boot.
Oh,
it's not a full boot, it's a soft boot. Because like there's elements of it that are cool, but like no. Not for Mother, not for the judge judging the night of the runway. No. I guess it's supposed to be 80s, but still.
And next, we just gonna move on because I don't want nobody bad mouthing me about this. Hold on real quick. I'll be right back. 10 seconds.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back. Michelle Visage looking ever so soft and supple.
I think she does look beautiful. I do too, actually. Yeah. Her hair and makeup are really cool.
Just gorgeous. I mean,
Dorit, this is how you do a curl.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the rest of the dress looks like, but she looks great. She looks wonderful.
Yeah, this works.
I wonder, do you know if Raven does all of their makeup or just Rue?
No, she has somebody named Nicole, somebody, Nikki, somebody. She has a different makeup artist, and I know who it is. She's really cool. Obviously she does beautiful work on her. I don't remember her. It's Nicole something, I believe.
A
Shout
woman
out to
or
her.
a trans
woman.
woman?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is she from New Jersey, Michelle Visage?
I think so.
I can tell by the always outline lip. That's a Jersey lip. They love a good outline, child. Outline. And there's no shade. I'm just saying. Jersey, yes, baby. Carson Kressley. Juicy love Dion. You need your butt whooped by your grandmother, Athena. She should have got the belt as soon as Juicy said, "Who is Brooke Shields?" Girl, while I was watching it, I went and grabbed my pearls. I said, "No, she didn't."
Yeah.
No, she didn't. Say, Brooke, who is Brooke Shields?
That is the reality of where we're at. There is there.
What? Girl, I must have rolled my eyes so hard I damn near fell asleep. I'm just, what? Who? Girl.
Juicy's like 20 years old.
I don't care. I blame her parents. Really?
I mean, it is. I totally get your righteous indignation, because there are plenty of cultural icons that I would much rather see. But listen, there are some judges on this show when they hit the age group that Juicy's in, where I'm like, I don't know who this is. I don't know. I don't know who this is. But this is the icon, Brooke Shields. Hello, lady.
She should have went, "Hey, Grandma, come here." That should have been something you asked back at the hotel, not on camera. Oh, I'm offended. I don't even know Brooke, but girl. I'm just like, Anyway, move on, because I got a little upset. Okay, so this is the runway is called 80s Ladies. And of course, if you don't know who this is, don't make me have to read you for Phil. Joan, Lord. Here I am. Why do I have a brain fart?
What?
I have a brain fart. Here I am trying to read Juicy.
Joan Collins.
Joan, I'm thinking Joan Crawford. I don't know why I couldn't get Collins.
I was like, wait, what's happening? I'm sorry, I didn't take it. Like, I didn't.
Girl, I'm upset. I don't know who is who.
Listen, everyone's having a tough time right now. Because the 80s is now, Joan Mother effing Collins.
Dynasty royalty child, Linda Lavin, all the things, but this ain't Linda, this is Joan. Oh, and Diane Carroll. I'm just saying. Okay, girl, Dynasty was the edge. Dynasty, ooh. Anyway, we ain't talking about that. We talking about Drag Race. Look at this. This is Joan all up and through. Okay.
Yeah, this was good. I liked it.
And through. Let's look a good look. Yes.
Yeah, Athena, good job. Finally, everyone rendered a feels for her makeup. I don't. Yeah. Anyway, no, I like this. This is the first time I think I've really liked Athena's outfit.
Jane Don't as the heifer from the B-52s.
Very cute.
Sorry, I don't know her name, but at least I know where she's from.
I don't remember.
Just like
yeah, I'm not gonna put myself on the spot to do it. Yeah, very cute.
And let's just peep out the shoe real quick. Yes, ma'am. Good polka dot, red, white, and black fit. Yes. Accent. Yes, I love
Yep.
this.
As that would have been worn by one of them for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
Mia Starr, perfect. In my opinion, she did Prince well.
It looked a little cheap to me. Like, I think I might, and I honestly, I would have played with it a little bit like the other ones did, especially, you know, like Athena. But this was good. This is one of the best she's looked, because I can't stand, you know, a lot of her other stuff.
Uh-oh, the lining. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot.
I thought the same thing. I was the lining, and somebody said they would have liked it to be a little bit more of a Prince-like wig than the one she had, and I agree.
For sure, sort of like Athena's, but just
Yeah,
a wet look.
Yeah. I mean, you could really drag that up. Look at the curls on that man. He had it, you know. Yeah. See, it's just like a little bit of a Temu version of Prince. I don't want to feel that way about it. But this is way better than a lot of her drag has been.
My girl, Cyndi Lauper, played by Nene Coco. Oh, Cyndi. Oh, baddest voices on earth. I mean, oh.
You did Cyndi dirty, Nene. This, yes, this is technically accurate, but where is the damn underskirt? Where is
that petticoat thing?
Yes, where is the? You could have been so cute with a big giant Cyndi petticoat, and like how she wore those, you know, that strapless dress. Like, you could have done such cute looks of hers. It wasn't crinoline, but it was like that that netting, that, like, you know, tulle that she had underneath. Like, yeah, you could have really. This was too on the nose. Like, you know, you could have had way more fun, as they say. But otherwise, yeah, this was great.
Well, she did do this look to the T, though.
I know.
You know, but I know what you're saying. It was Cyndi's more known look was what you just described as to what Nene really was not wearing. So
yeah, very fun and very fashion. Great for a runway on Rue. This was like this was a day look.
I love this. Even the shoe. I love.
It was cute, like I said, but I just, oh, you love this, even the shoe?
I love the shoe. It was a peep toe, heel out, different. It was something a little more drama.
It was 80s. I'll give you that. This was another like Temu version. I did not like I didn't like the way the shoulder pads, or the shoulders, like the way they moved with her. Something that I think Bianca and Alexis Michelle pointed out on the pit stop that I agree with wholeheartedly. She didn't have the right proportions for Dolly, and she's a slim, trim lady. She could have just gotten a bigger, you know, boob pad, and like kind of.
Yeah, she did need bigger boobs.
Yeah, if you're gonna do it, do it. Or borrow Mia's, you know.
Yeah, I mean, and it really should have been more exaggerated. But other than that, I liked it. I didn't have no complaints really.
This was very mid for me. This was mid, but that's fine. Darlene is, you know, like I said, I just want to shout out Darlene, as being completely adorable and lovable this episode. Like, really, like, got my heart.
Of the Los Angeles Mitchells.
Yeah, I am rooting.
Mm-hmm.
That was funny. That was good. I rolled over it with my laugh. Of the Los Angeles Mitchells. The way you said it, very funny.
This was mid. I mean, Kenya tried, you know.
I don't even think this was mid.
It was mid. I mean, you know, she did what she could, child.
You could have gotten this from TJ Maxx.
It looked like that's where Shaka got it from. Look at hers.
I know, but like, and why is this your Shaka look? Did they make you wear this? Like, no, I don't understand. No, this is so pedestrian. It's painful. Like, all of it. This is terrible. This is, wow, Kenya. Wow.
You know, up until recent, Shaka did have all those layers on.
Like, kind of Stevie Nicks.
Right. I was just about to say a lot of suede, fringe. I would have liked to see that versus this, but
Yeah.
she did kind of, she did kind of mimic the maybe they gave her a picture. Maybe they're giving these people pictures and here, do this. Is that what this is?
I hope Roscoe's gives some information. I hope something comes out about this. Did another designer fail you? Like, what happened? What happened?
Production getting the middle again.
Yeah, like what happened? Look, her accessories are wrong. She didn't get any of that. Yeah, like if you're gonna do an exact replica, then do it. Otherwise, go do something more grand. This was crazy bad. Athena departed from her picture. That was not the thing, so I don't think that was the requirement.
No. Nope. Mikey Meeks did Olivia Newton-John.
This was another bad one. Like,
yeah, it was like, nah, girl.
You're wearing a unit. No, this did not. So underwhelming. Such a day
it
look.
Was.
Yeah, this was you do a lip sync at brunch on Xanadu Day. I mean, this is, and you're so cute and you did a good job, but this is just a poor choice.
And we adored Olivia Newton-John. I mean, when she passed, so many people I knew was just devastated. Like, oh no, not Olivia. She just had a presence. She did good work. Sang also another powerhouse vocal artist. I mean, y'all, whoever don't know her, you go stand in the corner with Juicy. But this one right here, Olivia Newton-John, voice of one of a kind vocalists that we no longer get to hear live.
Yeah, my parents had cable when I was very little, and I just remember this video was on MTV, and I was literally like 4 years old. I would go run and put a leotard on and dance to Let's Get Physical because I wanted. I thought it was about working out. I did not know what it was about at all. I just loved that song and wanted to put on because I was in gymnastics at the time. I just remember Olivia Newton-John, Let's Get Physical.
Grease? I mean, the girl, just man, just so many great memories.
Yeah,
she did so many good things. Yeah,
I get the reasoning behind it. I understand, why you chose it, what you thought it could do, but it did not. Didn't do enough.
Juicy loved Dion, did Celia Cruz, May She Rest.
This was
the fit was great. Celia, another powerhouse vocalist, Afro-Cuban or just Cuban, I'm not quite sure, child. Forgive me.
Well, I mean, they would absolutely, yeah. I think, I mean, she led the movement for Afro, for Black Cubans, yeah, for sure.
Powerhouse voice, another voice that will never be duplicated. I don't care who you are, you can't do her. Sorry, there's no duplication of her voice, and she left a mark. Yes, she did. I love this.
Yeah, this to me was the winner. It was stunning and cool, and like definitely. God, I bet the applique on Celia Cruz's dress originally was so stunning up close, like, because it's that, like,
oh yeah,
yeah. Oh, there's nothing like a Cuban embroider, like some Latin embroidery on a shirt. Ooh, just say,
that's pretty.
So, yeah, stunning. I kind of would have loved. Sorry, I'm dwelling a little bit. I kind of would have loved if Juicy had put a little of that sky blue the way Celia did in her dress as like a little bit of an accent. But anyway.
Yeah, that ombre in it.
Yeah, it was stunning. It was a beautiful highlight. I'm
sorry, go ahead.
You go, please.
Celia deserves it. Go ahead. What you gonna say?
No, I'm done. Mm-mm.
Okay. Long live Sylvia. Viva Sylvia. Discord Adams as Reba McEntire. That was cute.
Yes. I did notice it was short, the dress.
I was gonna say that,
and
yeah.
that was a little annoying. But otherwise, and the shoes were not something she would have worn. So, it probably should have just been paired with a black pump, especially because she was trying to be super on the nose. This was not the worst offender, though, by any means, and she was really funny. She had no upper lip. They did not paint a lip line. You know what I mean? She was very literal. I thought this was
Yeah.
cute. Like yeah. Not the best, but in the middle, solid, in the pack.
Witchy poo shoes.
Yeah, I was just a little underwhelmed by a couple of people's choices, and she fell into that, but not horrible.
And the winner of the challenge is Mimi Coco. She did well, as Ruth says. Awesome, awesome. She did awesome this week, so she deserved it. And that's her taking her bow. Yes, it is.
Yep. You can tell when Rue has like a favorite joke because she'll say it, and you kind of know that that's when the person kind of won the show for them.
Right.
When Nene said, before we die, that's about 30 seconds. Let's not get married. Let's shag. Like, that's the kind of humor that Rue loves. And I think that was where, they were letting us know that was when Nene got it.
Yeah. I like that.
So
then we learned that the bottom two were Kenya and Mia. And we kind of knew that because, that's just where they were. How many more times Kenya gonna be at the bottom? Girl, you caught a 9th live tonight because you won. But I'm pretty sure did Maddie do shout out to Maddie Rance? Did he do his today? I think he still does his panel with the other fellas. And what's the and Jamar, the fellas, and Jamar, because in Jamar,
no, Jamar. I have to look.
If he's not, if Jamar is not, my bad. But Jamar and all the other fellas,
I think Jamar might be just a drag queen.
Okay, so and also
there is Gabby. I think has taken on. There's a her and the hymns and a potential that
okay.
Anyway, Maddie and the panel, I think didn't they switch it over to Mondays or something? And it wasn't
it's been a minute since I've seen them. So
yes, they had to kind of regroup. All of this is a lot of effort, especially having a panel with a lot of people, the coordination and everything. I know that it got hiatus for a second, but I do believe it. Shout out to Maddie Rance. If you want a thorough analysis of the show and feel like you're actually, getting commentary by someone that is like giving you a deep analysis of the show, like sports and stuff.
For sure.
That's the place to go. Please support Maddie.
For sure.
Because we're just amateurs in comparison to that Encyclopedia Britannica.
So congratulations to Kenya. Girl, you hanging on by a thread, girl. You hanging on by a thread.
I wonder why they wanted Kenya in the musical instead of Mia, because Mia's a dancer. Interesting.
I really do think that she sunk her battleship with the Snatch Game. She did worse than Kenya did.
Yeah, but the thing that I always am reminded about by Drag Race is that they send people home when they're done with them, talent-wise, storyline-wise, and you know what I mean? Like, because if you are have a super if your personality is the right fit for what they want, they'll carry you along, versus other more talented people because you fit what they're doing. So I always kind of try to keep that in mind when I'm watching this, because like I said, it kind of surprised me. I'm like, Mia's a dancer, and that they wanted Kenya. I mean, Kenya does have a fun personality. Who do you
Right.
feel like Kenya won the lip sync?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I do feel like Mia was a little one note.
Yeah. And she made sure they saw her lip syncing
Right,
this
right.
time. I think had she did even though I think had Kenya not shown them that she knew the words, that probably would have tanked her, since that's what she's known for, is not knowing the words, and that'll just sink your battleship. I think more so than a snatch game, because there's a running history. Okay, girl, what?
Yeah,
But
no, I
something she
agree. Yeah, yeah.
did, I
Mhm.
think that put her over the top, as well as, like you said, the one note from Mia, like, girl, come on, spruce it up,
Mhm.
do anyway. Big ups, because we're at that time where we're weeding out the bottoms, the power bottoms, as we call them. So possibly Ken will be going home next week. Just saying, because
Yeah.
fourth time.
Like, yeah, that would be clear. It would be
Just
time for you to
saying.
go. Yeah, it would be time. I'm okay with the choice they made. I mean, I knew Mia was gonna be kind of in the middle,
Mm-hmm.
just based on a lot of things that she offered. She's really super likable, like La Ree was. I don't remember if you saw La Ree's
No.
season. La Ree is the pink and purple bags that she pasted together, like the worst dress for unconventional materials ever made.
That's the
Uh,
one. Right when I was going to start watching the old controversial seasons
uh-huh.
or episodes, they started to snatch them off
Yeah.
of the streaming. So a lot of them are no
Ah,
longer available for me to
right.
watch. So
Yeah. Anyway, there was a reference. So, I appreciated you, Mia. You were good time,
yes.
respectable run. You were kind of like a bit of the heart of the girls. I'm sure a lot of them are sad to see you go. I think I would be too, with how you seemed like you were in the workroom. But I'm also I'm not upset by this.
Yeah, I mean, it's that point,
Yeah.
it's not like there was
Mhm.
a real good one and then a bad one, and then the bad one won. It's
Yeah.
it's like, okay, either or. Either
Mhm.
or. So
Yeah,
step your pussies up, or
we're
bussies
getting
up,
there.
however it said.
Yeah, we are getting to that point.
Oh, we ain't that nothing. That was a good episode. I like it. I like them when they're at this stage, like, ooh, anybody can get it.
Did you
Oh,
did you like the new format?
what do you mean?
Did you like Snatch Game of Love? I like it the way
Oh,
I
nah.
wanted it the way it
Mm-mm,
was. Same,
mm-mm,
right? It didn't work. Go back to traditional, please. On a panel,
mm-mm,
Rue asking
mm-hmm,
questions. No,
mm-hmm.
I need Snatch Game to stay traditional Snatch Game for the first season. You should have
Mhm.
done Snatch Game of Love for All Stars. That's where that
Yeah.
belongs. That This was not where it belonged. I needed them all on a panel trying to interact with one another and the contestants. Yeah, no, don't do this again, please, on my regular season. Put it back to
If
how it was.
anybody listening, watching, listening,
Yeah.
and I have a feeling, if not already, Maddie is going to say the same thing. We are of like minds to
Yes.
say, put Snatch Game back to where it was. It was nothing wrong, was nothing wrong with it. Just saying. So,
Hmm.
we love y'all, RuPaul's Drag Race. Just
We
saying.
do. Hey, we thank you for the content to comment on. We
Heck
love it
yeah.
no matter what, and we're grateful to do it.
For Sheezy and this Beezy. Now, y'all, we're going to find out where Erin is when she's not talking ish with me.
You can catch me on Facebook, Psychic Erin Boyd, or on Instagram and Thread, Psychic_ELB. Hit me up in the DMs if you'd like to get a psychic reading, or just friend me on social media.
There you go, y'all. So just check out what's happening on this channel. Make sure you are subscribed. That's when the parentheses is around that bell after you click on subscribe, or the bell is black, either way. Also, you will find out that when the next time we will air our shows, it'll be at the end of next week. Yes, they will. We have again, it'll be episode 9 of Drag Race, Southern Charm, and also the Rich Heifers of Beverly Hills. So be on the lookout for those. Have a good week, y'all, and we'll catch you next time. Bye. Every day.